The Brian Crabtree Show on Demand is brought to you by Bright Path Mortgage, Brilliant Mortgage Solutions, brightpath.com. The Brian Crabtree Show, live in Atlanta, afternoon starting at 4 on Biz 1190, biz1190.com, and the Biz 1190 mobile app.
The Brian Crabtree Show.
The Brian Crabtree Show.
We're going to have very, very serious trouble very quickly.
Brian Crabtree for your radio talk.
All right, at Brian Crabtree on Twitter. Follow us there for 24/7 coverage of the issues affecting you. Talk40.com as well, where you'll find more reading and audio about this Equifax attack. Don't take this lightly, folks. I'm going to give you the answer, then I'm going to give you the quiz. The answer to this is simple. Don't attach your current debit card to your checking account. Use a credit card, pay it off every month, because the debit card, this comes from our security expert, Michael Daugherty, author of the book, Devil Inside the Beltway. Just don't use a debit card, use a credit card. And then step 2, check your bank account every day. Other than that, your credit cards are protected, your debit card not. They work under different circumstances, and then live your life and don't worry about it. But the backstory, that's the answer. Here's the question. The question is, when did Equifax know, and why did they wait so long to tell us? We're now learning that they knew they had been hacked 5 months ago. They denied in a statement to The Hill that the March breach was tied to the hack in which personal and financial information of $143 million was exposed earlier this month, but the second hack, which has dominated headlines and crashed Equifax's stock since it was announced earlier this month, exposed Social Security numbers, birth dates, and other personal information. There were credit card numbers on some, thousands of consumers, and dispute documents were accessed, which have all kinds of, prove who you are kind of data. Equifax said that this hacker exploited a U.S. website application vulnerability, which means we didn't plug a hole. They always use big words to try to cover up the fact we were incompetent. That's what it was. We didn't know that hole was over there. We're like John Podesta on the Clinton campaign. We said we got to change our password because our bank has been hacked, so we clicked on it and entered our username and password, and damn, they didn't get everything we got. I mean, come on. I mean, the incompetence of things like this, it's like the world knows our inventions better than we do now. This is what happened in South Carolina when I was living there, and it's one of the reasons. It was one of the first events that really woke me up to Hillary. It's all the same. Nikki Haley, the governor at the time, now UN ambassador, and I realized that she knew about the hack 2-3 weeks before she told the people of the state, and a reporter got wind of it and started asking questions, and at some point she was forced to get ahead of it before it went public and announce it. And then the story became, well, she knew about it for 2.5 weeks and tried to push it under the rug, where 6 million people got hacked. Then she arbitrarily, without approval of the House in South Carolina, went in and committed the state to tens of millions of dollars in equivalent security and data security program, credit monitoring. And it just went downhill from there, and it got worse and worse. When it started out, it was 2 or 3 million, then it was 4 or 5, then it ended up being 6 million people. And this has become culturally the way companies deal with it. The chances are you've been hacked more than you can count on your fingers and toes, and most of the companies haven't told you about it. I just had a run-in with a after-school program. And lo and behold, after I told them I wasn't giving them my credit card information for auto billing, I was sending them a dang check. Did my wife agree to do it for her half of the kids? And she got hacked. Fortunately, she got taken care of. But it was a very humbling moment when what you know is happening to you all the time is happening because some of these businesses just don't have the security they need to keep your stuff straight.
The Brian Crabtree Show on Demand is brought to you by Bright Path Mortgage, Brilliant Mortgage Solutions, brightpath.com. The Brian Crabtree Show, live in Atlanta, afternoon starting at 4 on Biz 1190, biz1190.com, and the Biz 1190 mobile app.